Hello. Today you are going to learn about compound interest of chapter simple interest and compound interest. Already you have learned what is simple interest and how to calculate simple interest. Now let me explain you what is compound interest. Okay. What is the difference between compound interest and simple interest? Let me explain you. Simple interest means the principal is same for every year. Suppose you have deposited 1000 rupees in the bank. Rate of interest is 10% per annum. Time is for 3 years. Then by using the formula P RT by 100, you can find the simple interest. That means the principal for 3 years is the same. But if you want to find the compound interest, the principal is different for different years. For the first year, whether it is simple interest or compound interest, it is the same. In my example, principal is 1000 rupees I said. So for compound interest or simple interest, principal is 1000 rupees only. In case of compound interest, you have to find the interest for every year. Interest for the first year, you have to find out that interest you have to add to that year's principal, so that you will get amount after first year will be the principal for the second year. That means the principal is changing after every year. So amount after first year will be the principal for the second year. Again you find the interest for the second year, that you add to the principal for the second year. You will get amount after second year. That will be the principal for the third year. Okay. Again you find the interest for the third year and add that one to the principal for the third year. You will get amount after 3 years. If you want to find the compound interest, final amount minus the original principal gives you the compound interest. Let me explain you by giving one example. Okay. Suppose principal is 1000 rupees. Rate is 10% per annum. Time is 3 years. How to find the compound interest? Let me explain you. For the first year, interest for first year equal to principal 1000, rate 10, time is 3 years, but for the first year, for that year we are finding. So 1 year 100. You will get 100 rupees is the interest for the first year. So amount after 1 year, amount after 1 year will be the principal for the second year. Principal for second year. That is 1000 principal for the first year, 100 rupees is the interest for the first year. So 1100 rupees is the amount after 1 year, that will be the principal for the second year. Now let us find interest for second year. Interest for second year is, principal for second year is 1100, rate is 10. Again for the second year, time is 1 year only. For that year we are finding. When you cancel, you are getting 110 rupees. Here you see, interest for the first year is 100 rupees and interest for the second year is 110 rupees. 10 rupees extra interest we got in the second year because this first year's interest is added to the second year's principal. That means compound interest means we get interest on the interest of the previous year. I believe it is clear to you. So interest for second year you got 110. So amount after second year is, or amount after 2 years will be the principal for the third year. Principal for third year. That is, principal for second year is 1100 rupees. Interest for second year is 110. So you are going to get 1210 rupees is the amount after second year or 2 years and principal for the third year. Now let us find the interest for third year. Interest for third year. Interest for third year is principal for third year 1210. Rate is 10. For the third year time is 1. 0 cancel, 0 cancel. 121 rupees is the interest for the third year. So amount after 3 years is 1210 plus 121. You are going to get 1331 rupees. So amount after 3 years is 1331 rupees. My dear children, you might have observed here, first year interest is 100 rupees, second year interest is 110 rupees, third year interest is 121 rupees. Year after year, the interest is increasing because we are getting interest on the interest of the previous years. And what is compound interest? We got the amount after 3 years. Compound interest is final amount minus original principal gives you the compound interest. Or if you add up interest for the first year, interest for second year, interest for third year, also you are going to get the compound interest for 3 years. Let me find that and show you. So compound interest is final amount minus original principal, I said. That is amount minus principal. Here we got amount after 3 years we got 1331 and principal is 1000 rupees. That gives you 331 rupees is the compound interest. And one more way what I said, compound interest is also the sum of the interest of, or compound interest CI in short we can write interest for first year 100 rupees, interest for second year 110 rupees, interest for third year is 121 rupees. If you add up all these, you see you are getting 331 rupees only. Any way you like you can find. Are you clear? And in this connection, let me explain you something. If sometimes time will be given 1.5 years, 2.5 years. For 2 years you can find interest for the first year, then that can be added for the second year. If the time is 2.5 years, for 2 years you can find like this. Next half year means you have to write 1/2 year. Okay? For a half year. If the interest is calculated half yearly, that means you have to find the interest for every half year. If the time is 1 year, 1 year has got 2 half years. So interest for the first half year, interest for the second half year, like that you have to calculate. And one more important thing you have to remember, if for the half year if you take as 1, then rate also should be per half year. Otherwise if you write half year as 1/2, 1/2 year, half year means 1/2 year, that means rate can be in a year. Okay, so there you have to be careful. And similarly, if the interest is calculated quarterly, then you have to find the time, divide the time into quarter years. 1 year has got 4 quarters. So if the time is 1 year, 1 year has got 4 quarters. For the first quarter, for the second quarter, for the third quarter, like that you have to calculate. Okay, I hope let me explain you. Okay, so compound interest you got this one. If it is simple interest, already you know that simple interest is PRP by 100. That is, if for the same question let me find the simple interest. which already you have learned. Okay. For the same question, simple interest is P, R is 10, time is 3 by 100. You are getting 300 rupees. For the simple, if it is simple interest, you are getting 300 rupees. If it is compound interest, you are getting 331 rupees. So difference between CI and SI is, difference between CI and SI is CI minus SI. Always CI is greater than SI. 331 minus 300 gives you 31 rupees. Why here extra money you got? Because we used to get the interest on the interest. Okay? And in the next class, you are going to learn the formula for finding compound interest. This one without using formula. Okay? I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.